There are 4 pillars to every successful business plan for real estate agents. Are you doing them or are you not? Hi, I'm Jennifer Nicely with Pinnacle Real Estate Academy, and today we're going to talk about the 4 pillars that make the base of your real estate business successful. And the problem is, I see a lot of real estate agents that are doing the complete opposite. So, what a lot of real estate agents do is they purchase leads. They go to companies that provide leads. And then when the economy shifts or changes or the lead system goes down or maybe that website doesn't work or hold as much weight anymore, then they go, well, where are my leads? Where am I going to get my next client, my next closing? And they're lost completely because they ate out of the palm of someone's hands. That's the wrong way of doing it. The right way of doing it is following these 4 pillars. Now, when I was a full-time real estate agent, now I'm a full-time instructor and business owner and love this decision I've made in my life because it's the passion to teach and guide you guys to be successful. But when I was selling multiple properties a year with my team, we never did lead generation. We didn't do marketing. We didn't do cold calling. We didn't purchase leads. We followed these 4 pillars and the phone rang off the hook. Pillar number 1. Pillar number 1 is educate. Educate the consumer. This is whether it's customer or client, your job is to educate the consumer. And the reason why is because what sets you apart from one agent over another? If Agent A and Agent B both have a billboard that says, hey, use me, I'm a real estate agent, I can help you buy a home or a property or sell your home or property, what makes the difference between A and B? Nothing other than their photo and their picture, right? So you have to stand apart from all other real estate agents. And the number one way to do that is through education. It could be videos like this. My goal is to educate real estate agents, but to also educate consumers when they go and purchase and sell a property. So that is the real estate agent's number one job, is to educate the consumers. And when you educate the consumer, it builds pillar number 2. And pillar number 2 is trust. Trust. The National Association of Realtors does an annual survey every year, and one year they had in their survey that the number one reason why all consumers choose the realtor they choose is based on trust. And the number one way to build trust is through education. See, here's the thing with real estate agents. Our job is to not drive you around town and open doors for a living. That is the least of what we do. This is what we have. This is the value we bring to the table. And the only way to get this out and on the table is through education. And when you do that, it builds trust. So pillar number 3 is customer service. You have got to provide customer service. This means answer the phone when it calls. This means return voicemails. This means answer emails. This means go above and beyond, not just the basic customer service. Go above and beyond. Treat the consumer the way you want to be treated. When you do these first 3 steps, it's going to build step number 4, which is repeat and referral business. Repeat and referral business. See, when I was a part of a team, when I was a full-time agent, we sat back and the phone rang. That's how we got business. And it's because we educated them, which built the trust and provided customer service. And they said, you can't go to another realtor. You have to go to this team. They're your only option. And that's how we received referrals. That's how we received repeat business. We stayed in front of that consumer well after we close the transaction to go, hey, remember us? Hey, let me still give you value. Hey, let me still educate you. Hey, remember that it's time to file your taxes. Provide this closing disclosure to your CPA so they can give you advice on what you can write off on your taxes. There are other things that you can give, like the tax assessor every 5 years sends a letter, mails a letter to every consumer that says, hey, your taxes changed. It went up or it went down. Chances are it goes up. And so, what does that mean? They don't have on there your market value. It has your tax assessor's value. Your consumer doesn't know what that means. They don't know the difference between the two. So, why aren't you, as a realtor, out there educating them every step of the way, even if they've closed a transaction? One of the reasons I've been harping on this is I had a conversation with an agent who has been licensed with a specific company. And this specific company has fed them leads for years. And they've done a lot of business based off of these leads. But they had a turn and burn mentality. They didn't keep up with their consumers after they closed. They really didn't develop a relationship during the transaction. And so now that there is a shift in the market and the leads aren't coming through as much as they used to come through, and their company isn't feeding them leads, remember, we're eating out of this hand, they're not feeding them leads like they were because the market has shifted. They're going, I'm not making any money. I don't have any consumers. I don't have any clients. What do I do? And the first question to this was, how are you working your CRM? And the answer was, what's a CRM? This will give you a big picture. This will give you an idea of where this agent was. The agent was completely reliant on this company feeding them leads to the point where they were scared to leave because they didn't know what they were doing. If you are on a turn and burn lead generation system, there's not going to be longevity in your career. You have got to educate the consumer. That is the purpose of your career. When you do it, it builds trust. It segues into agency. You provide customer service, and then a closing actually happens. And then they call you back because you were amazing, and this wheel starts to turn. And if you do this as a new agent in 7 years, you won't have to worry about your next lead because you've treated them right the entire time. I hope this video provided you some value, some direction. Maybe you need to make some adjustments in your career. But if you have questions, as always, comment below. Reach out to us here at Pinnacle Real Estate Academy. We are always here to help.